Ryan now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Murray the lone setback. Mariota now to throw on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up with Anthony Fasano. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big gain there on the first play of the game. 48 yards.
That's the type of play there that puts a defense into stress. Marcus Mariota on the run. You don't know whether he's going to take it downfield or throw the footballs we just saw there. And, boy, was he accurate with that one.
And, you know, the Oregon coaches offered him a scholarship without ever seeing him start a game because they saw him in camp. They saw plays like that, offered him.
He didn't start very much in high school, but he started a lot once he got to Oregon.
First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. Kaepernick now on first down. He'll buy some time right. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 15 yards there on the scramble and a first down.
Now that looked like the Colin Kaepernick we got to know early in his career. Able to scramble and pick up a first down. We haven't seen as much of that in recent time.
Yeah, you know he's got the size to do it. Out of high school, 6'5", 170, but now 230, and we see what he can do with that frame.
And I heard people didn't want to step in as a hitter against him because he's a pretty darn good pitcher in high school, too.
92-mile-per-hour fastball in high school. Now this is DeJuan Harris. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now a run with Hyde. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a San Francisco first down. And Carlos Hyde from the old season in 2016.
I'll give you a comparison if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Isaiah
Crowell from Cleveland. I think they're both magnificent runners. I really do. I think they're both terrific. They attack the line of scrimmage, excellent vision, good power and thump as they go through the line of scrimmage. But here's the thing for both of them. Their teams have to play from behind. And that cuts down the number of carries and their impact on the game. Now, he did have 193 yards against the Jets in Week 14, but they got behind big against Atlanta. Didn't get the number of carries he needed.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he motions the wide receiver. On second down, Hyde. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Carlos Hyde's a physical, tough runner. Had a few dings, but I don't think he should change a thing in terms of style. And I think that playing in Chip Kelly's offense gives him a chance to catch the ball more as well.
He can do both with him, Kenny, and he said he's excited to be in that Chip Kelly offense.
I think the versatility will really be to his liking.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And that's off the mark. Incomplete. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up second down. And here's the headshots for the offense. And Carlos Hyde, a talented back.
Has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
10 yards still left on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Carlos Hyde scampering home from 19 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And he'll bang that one through. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a Carlos Hyde touchdown run. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, there's another example of what Marcus Mariota brings to the game. Sweet feet that elude sticky situations. He knows how to get outside the pocket and get downfield. Last year as a rookie, he showed us exactly how to do it and do it well.
They go play action here on first down. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down. A second down throw here for Mariota. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Still in search of the first down after that last completion. And they're definitely showing blitz here. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Third and short yardage. Mariota. Kendall Wright, the intended target. And it's now 4th and 3.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So on 4th down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. Jeremy Curley is deep to return for the 49ers. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. He may try and run for this. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that one. I'm reaching on
You're
that.
searching.
Actually reaching. But I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff is screaming at their defense. If you don't handle this one right here, this is a great opportunity for us. Take it away, guys, and they did.
And now excellent field position.
Brandon, some backs just have the mentality that the more they touch it, the better off everyone is. And I think DeMarco Murray's one of those guys. Remember the season he had in Dallas in 2014? He's trying to recreate that now in Tennessee. And while he won't catch Ezekiel Elliott probably for the run.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Working out of the gun, Mariota escaping the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They come out here in the eye. Trying to punch it in with Henry. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll sneak, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Marcus Mariota taking it in, and the Titans have taken the lead.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job. Is the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive?
Find a crease and just get in there. And ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Titans defense, they get ready. They take the field again. And they had a gregreat 4th down stop, liable to score. So offense probably over there saying, hey, do that again.
Exactly what they're saying. That's working together. That's being in tandem right there. Stop them on defense. Offense gets great field position, rolls in and puts points on the board. I think you're exactly right. Can you do it for us one more time? We'll take it.
They'll try and do it again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking that time for Aaron Burbridge.
Brandon, I think the NFL in recent years made an absolute brilliant tactical decision, and that was to move a lot of the divisional games to the end of the year in hopes that it would mean something. And, you know, remember at that time it was, hey, we don't want people to rest players down the stretch. Well, I think it's worked brilliantly because we've got some big-time games potentially showing up here at the end of 2016.
Adds intrigue in some big games. Intrigue also, though, because even if you've got 2 teams that maybe are having bad seasons, they're usually rivals, and that helps at the gate.
It certainly does. Helps in a lot of ways. Even if you're not playing for a playoff spot, as you said, if you're a rival, it still gets the interest of the fans.
And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
Thinking pass. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. To throw, Gabbert. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Running for it. Here's Hyde. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Gabbert on first down. And going over the middle here to Curley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Second down, Gabbert to the right side, caught by Salah. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They run with Harris. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Antoine Blake. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Wright's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. That was second down run for Murray. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to the booth right after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the second time. On his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. Flush to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. And he's got Burbridge. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45. And quickly, they get to the line. On first down, Kaepernick. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
117.
Kaepernick now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Holding offense.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by rookie LaShawn Sims. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Out come the Titans now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the
rush coming, and he's taken down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Mariota now on second down. Complete to right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw Mariota into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Rashawn Robinson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The Titan defense getting set now, coming back onto the field. They got a little steam following the interception the last time they were out there, Charles.
And they wanted to keep that going now because once you get one, he wanted to multiply and turn into a bunch more. And right now, they're putting up their version of a no-fly zone.
No-fly zone. I like that. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's caught at the 3. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Jim Dre from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. To return, this is Mark Mariani. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. First down, Mariota. Flushed out right. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the...
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. One receiver left, three to the right. Final play of the half here. Mariota eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Pass incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, guys. We'll get back to you soon for the second half of this tied ball game. But first, let's look back now at this first half of play. Right now, we've got a tie game, and that just means exciting football for us in the second half, as we'll have two teams playing 2 quarters to decide a winner. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Now 1st and 10, Mariota's throw goes to the sideline. Sticking with the same drive, and he'll end up picking up 48 yards on the play. Henry's going to take it up the middle, and this 2-play drive goes for a TD. That takes the lead up to 7. 49ers have it at the 19. Look out, Hyde gets into the clear. He caps off the 7-play drive with the score. 3rd down, inches to go. He'll go with the sneak, and he goes in for the score. Titans up now by 7. 49ers on offense midway through the second. Selleck's found on the quick pass and catched it. And the pass and catch will end up going for 21 yards. 49ers would end up throwing a pick on the drive. '49ers have it late in the second. Kaepernick's completion is made out of the gun. And the pass and catch will end up going for 16 yards. Niners wind up throwing a pick on the drive. Offense on the field now after the pick. Under duress, and the pass is picked off. Robinson's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. After the pick, offense comes out now. Dre's got nobody around him on the catch. And after the short pass, he'll score. We're brand new at 14. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. So the D-line's going to spread out. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williams. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Following the interception here. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain. And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way. Escaping the pressure right. Wright's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. So remember now, they've had some problems with Assad here that have dogged visiting kickers in the first few years of Levi stated. Well, really any kicker for that matter.
Yeah.
Not sure if that had any effect there, Charles, but that was not the greatest of kicks.
And no, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary on that one. The field looks to be in great shape. He just kind of botched it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, as we sit here right now, let's look after Week 15 teams that are in. Seahawks clinching NFC West, NFC East Cowboys in, AFC West Raiders, and then, of course, the Patriots out of the AFC East. Who do you like?
I tell you what, it's still hard for me to go against the Patriots, even though we know that Gronk won't play throughout the playoffs. They know how to adjust better than any team in football. But Dallas, I know people want to find a way to knock them out of this deal. I think that youth will be served for Dallas. And what Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott are giving them, I think the rest of the team is feeding off of it.
One team I didn't mention maybe that could make some noise. Who?
I would say Green Bay, because they still have a chance to win the NFC North in a showdown possibly with Detroit in the final week of the season.
Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in a run game. No gain.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Gabbert now from the 50. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Defense showing blitz. Defense taking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Gabbert. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Richmond. Read the line. Do jet. Tiger.
Gabbert to throw for it on 4th. And he's got Burbridge. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, 49ers. Aaron Burbridge, 40 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And the last time that they were on the field, little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test.
Off to the races. DeMarco Murray. Touchdown, Titans. DeMarco Murray, 75 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. This is tough as a defender because it was well blocked, but someone has to find a way to make a play. Otherwise, you're doing exactly what the defense is doing now, watching the offense celebrate a long game.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Gabbert now to throw on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, partner, recently we've had a lot of MVP discussions. Here's the thing I wanted to ask you. A guy like David Johnson having a great year, but his team's below 500. Should he be able to win the MVP award?
Personally, I think so. I think what always hurts a guy like David Johnson in that position is if you have other people having monster years as well. So for a lot of voters, the tiebreaker is who's having a better team season. And that's what ends up eliminating guys like David Johnson. Despite the year he's having, in any normal deal, David Johnson would be one of the top two guys for the MVP race.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Gabbert from the gun on 3rd down. And it's caught by Saleh. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. First down, Gabbert. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Time running out here on the play clock. Gabbert gives this one off to Hyde. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Lost yardage possibility.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And here's Phil Dawson now with a 49er field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Mariota now on 2nd down. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, Mariota. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco gets set to go here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. See if they stay on the ground for second down. A second down throw for Gabbert. And he will find his man on the outside. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. First down, a run with Hyde. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Forced out to his left, and his throw is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. On third down, Gabbert. He completes it to Burbridge. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Play clock winding down. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still fourth down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Here's Mariani. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. They come up in an offset eye. And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. 3rd and long here for Mariota. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And Walker with it over the middle. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. He's back to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he's going to fight his way. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's 3rd and goal now, back at the 11. Walker, the tight end, in motion. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Suckup will put this one right through. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So now then, it's a big kick there to get this game back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal could still do you in.
Brandon, we're going to see right here. I would expect that after the kickoff, this offense is going to come out throwing. So those first few plays are going to be the key.
And now the Titans defense gets set to go again. They're hoping to get the stop, get it into OT, but actually, is a takeaway on your mind or just overtime?
You're actually hoping for a gift. Because in this situation, you know they're thinking about taking care of the football as well. And you have to be very careful about trying so hard for the takeaway that you miss a tackle, breaks a big run, turns into a play against you. So you're hoping that maybe they just kind of hand it to you, and if so, you'll gratefully accept.
Yeah, they would take that present. 12 yards in as they move the chains. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Gabbard. Curley's got it, complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Black 22! Black 22!
Gabbard. And going over the middle here to Curley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. But they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Gabbard now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. Now Mariani. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will change here with very little time remaining in this contest. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Fresh set of downs here. Mariota to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Here's Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. His throw incomplete. So we saw a lot of points. Overtime comes. The defenses, they clamp down.
Rather amazing, isn't it? Because
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gerald Hodges leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done. Third and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now Mariota. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Quentin Dial coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defensive position, and he just gets taken out.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a give, left side. This is Murray, able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Flush to his right. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. 6 yards on the pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
4th and 1. I don't think Wild Horses could have dragged that quarterback off the field. He was motioning to go for it from the start. And sure enough, it's the ground game that gets him the 1st down.
So it'll be 1st down here after the run. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On 1st down, Murray. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play. He was able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Mariota. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They come out here in the eye. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And right with it here over the middle. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got into overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight.